Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to Take 5. It's Monday and
It's October.
it is. Pinch punch.
Already?
All of that. We're looking this week at the Father's heart. And so we've got 5 different scriptures during the week that will focus on the heart of our Father in heaven and how he's inclined towards us, how his heart is inclined towards us. But I think it's important as we think about that this week to recognise the fact that we all have different experiences of fathers. Some people maybe grew up without a father. Some people have had really bad experiences with fathers. Some people have had sort of an average experience, and others have had great fathers. And I think it's important to point out as we dive into this week that if we put all the best fathers in Sunny Hill together and we put all their best
took all their best bits,
all their best attributes, we put them all together in one father, it still wouldn't be as good enough as our Heavenly Father. And that's the bit we have to remember, that our Heavenly Father is the perfect Father. And we're going to look at some different characteristics of his fatherhood this week and how his heart reflects that and wants to pour that out on us. His relationship, his longing for us through his heartfelt attitude. And so we've got some scriptures we're going to look at. And the first one this week is
the parable of the lost son. Now,
yes.
This is a parable I'm sure that you're all very familiar with.
Some may know it as the prodigal son, mightn't they?
Indeed, yeah.
And although it's the father of the prodigal son, we're going to look at it from the father's side, and what the father does and his character and attitude in this.
And what really struck me was, as the son returns, there's an overwhelming sense of joy and love. It seems to flow out of the father. He cannot wait to get to his son as soon as he sees him. There's an urgency, there's a drop everything, stop what you're doing, run to see your son. Now, a man of his status probably wouldn't have run, or it would have been a bit unseemly, a bit undignified.
Yes.
But he didn't care about any of that. He just wanted to get as quickly as he possibly could to his son. You know, I've got this image of him flinging his arms around him, and it didn't matter that he was dirty and smelly, and there was no sort of holding back.
No.
It was just pure, utter love and joy of being reunited with his little son.
Yeah, I think that's brilliant. And the thing that strikes me about the father in this is that it says, Luke writes, while he was still a long way off, the father saw him. Verse 20, while he was still a long way, and that speaks to me of the father going out and standing and watching and waiting and yearning and longing for his son to return to him. So you've got that yearning for the child to come back, and then that him throwing himself as he runs. He must have been puffing and panting, maybe.
Yes.
He didn't care, like you say, and he just flung his arms around him. So you have this outpouring of a heart of love and acceptance. And of course the son in this parable, and it's Jesus speaking this parable, and the son is you, the son is me, the son is you. You're that son, that child, and you may be a male or a female, but the picture here is of you coming back into the arms of God, who is, his heart is inclined to you that way. So today I would just encourage you to dwell on that how accepted you are, how the Father's arms are wrapped around you today.
And the joy that there is for the Father to be in your presence, in my presence, that he wants to spend time with us, even on those days when we just do not feel that we are worthy. Yes.
Well, the son,
especially on those days when we do not feel that we are worthy.
We may be feeling very smelly and dirty right now.
Yes, we might be.
In a spiritual sense.
Yes.
But it doesn't matter.
No.
in one sense, it really doesn't matter because the Father wraps his arms around you as you are. So let's just rejoice in that today.
Yes.
Have a great day.
See you tomorrow.
Bye for now.